Hello there, my beautiful Leos. Welcome to Diamond Dragon Lady. My name is Ariel, and this is your June 2024 astrology and tarot reading. I will mostly be focusing on the oracle and tarot cards in this particular session. If you're interested in hearing more about the astrology of the month, there will be a separate video for all the signs at the end of this. You can click on that link and it will give you even more info about what is going on with the movement of the planets. I'm so sorry I did not get into all my readings last month. I was not feeling well, guys, and I was also just very busy. So we got a lot to cover. I hope you guys have been well. I always love talking to my Leos. If you get a chance coming in or out, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the like because it really does help my channel in the algorithm here on this platform. So let's get into it, Leo. We're going to start with a main theme card for you, main keyword. Let's see what we have for Leo spirit. Ooh, and we have community coming through. Beautiful energy also with those butterflies and the rainbow coming through. I do feel like your sense of community, reaching out to others, feeling like you're not so alone. This could all be coming up for this month of June, Leo. I do feel that the energy has shifted in a more positive direction for you in the planets. We just completed the cycle of Jupiter in the sign of Taurus for the last year. And Jupiter is good. It's a benefactor. It's a lucky planet no matter where it is. But when it's in a sign that squares your sign, like Taurus, it could be a little challenging. This could have been really making you feel more restless than you wanted to be, maybe more pushed than you wanted to feel. And so now that it's in the sign of Gemini, it just flows a little easier for you guys this year ahead. I really like the energy for you better because it helps you to open up. It helps you to feel, like the opportunities for conversation and connecting with others are a little bit better. So that's something to look forward to there in the astrology. Let's get a numerology card for you, Leo. Ooh, and we have the number 1. Yes, that's how I feel about this. It's like there's new beginnings, there's new start, new energy, new direction. So embrace that, Leo. Yeah, put yourself first. Absolutely. I know you got a big heart and you tend to help a lot of people. You're very generous with your spirit and your time. But this is very much a time where you're stepping into new beginnings. You're connecting with people that can be helpful for you as you gain ground or you get something new and exciting going on in your life. Let's get some crystals and gemstones. Let's see which one of these are best for you to work with this month. And we have the moonstone. Interesting. So, the moon has been doing some interesting things to me. And then on the bottom, we've got the blue lace agate. So these are both gorgeous. I love that, those soft blue tones of these gemstones here. So the moon will be new this month in the sign of Gemini, and that will be on the 6th of June. And then it will be full in the sign of Capricorn on the 21st. So just keep in mind, that these are going to activate some important houses for you guys on the universal level. And mostly that does deal with your work, your public image, career growth, sense of community and organization. So it's really, I think, pushing you towards a stronger sense of manifestation and getting things done that you want to see happen. It could be a very focused month for Leo. I really get that sense that like whatever it is you've been working at, whatever it is that you have your heart in and your passion in, that's where it's really going to be focused. So use a moonstone there, Leo. Focus your intentions in it. The blue lace agate is also beautiful. It is very strong for the heart, for the throat chakra. Got the crown and the throat being activated. So the higher mind is coming into view. And the blue lace agate is just wonderful for communication. It's really great for, if you're a little bit nervous before a big presentation or if you have to do a speech or some kind of performance. very, very, very nice to work with because it helps keep you calm, helps give you that sophisticated polish to your communication. So those are two that you might want to try working with this month here, Leo. Let's get one more oracle card before we jump into your tarot. These are going to be our spiritual guardians, guides, and ancestors. Please show us which one of you wants to work with Leo the most this month. And we have Mercury. Look at all the communication going here. So open communication. This is all about the mind, the thoughts. We do not have any Mercury retrogrades this month, which is very, very nice. Mercury will be in the sign of Gemini until the 17th, and then it will be in the sign of Cancer after the 17th this month. So, the communication style will definitely be active. It will be intuitive, sensitive, really picks up on people's details. Very curious mind, definitely makes you want to listen to information or learn something new. So get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. So if there's anything that is on your heart and mind as well, Leo, this is definitely the month where you want to tell people how you feel, be very honest, don't hold back. Be courageous in your communication style. Let's get into your tarot and see what we have for you in the Celtic Cross. I also do clarify all of my cards, so we're going to get some deep messages here for you. Spirit, show us Leo, June 2024. Give us a nice, big, clear, accurate picture of whatever they need to see for their highest and best good. And we have the Nine of Swords. So yeah, there could very well be like something weighing on your mind, weighing on your heart. Maybe it's something you've worried about for a while. You could be feeling kind of stressed about something that you've been just thinking about, can't get it off your mind. Kind of a feeling there. So yeah, Nine of Swords is a tough one, right in the center. Many times I feel like it's, it's hopes and it's not hopes and fears, but it is the fears part of the hopes and fears. And it's stuff that's not really tangible. It's not actually manifest. But if you focus on it too long and you stress about it too much, you could manifest it, right? And you don't want to do that. So let's find ways of getting that heaviness, those anxieties off of your mind. Let's clear this up. Let's get a clarifier on this Nine of Swords for Leo. And we have the Seven of Cups. I feel like there's some confusion. There's some action that needs to be taken towards a wish, dream, or hope that you want to come true. You might have something on your mind where there's a lot of options here, Leo. It's definitely not time to procrastinate, though. And that may be why you're feeling stressed or why you're feeling like you can't sleep, because this keeps getting to you. It's like keeps coming up because there's choices. It's time to take action. Because if you don't, I feel like action will be taken for you, right? With the Tower, that's absolutely what that's about. So you do need to make some choices. And once you do, it's really going to take you closer to the things that you actually want, the hopes and dreams, the good stuff, right? The Nine of Swords turning into the Nine of Cups is a very positive motion entirely. In the immediate past, we have the Six of Pentacles. There could have been some things in your past that were not exactly the most balanced. I really get that sense, especially when we had that New Beginnings card come out. I'm like, yeah, it's time to put the focus on yourself, time to love yourself. I feel like maybe you were pouring into someone or something that just wasn't reciprocating equally back to you, and it may have really stressed you out and made you feel, pretty heavy. Let's get a clarifier on the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they weren't, whoever it was that you were pouring into, they were really holding back. Maybe because they didn't want to get hurt, maybe because they just couldn't open their heart up enough. However that played out, it made you have to withdraw your own energy as well, right? So this is very much something where now I feel like you've got to make some choices. Maybe part of that is leaving behind a situation that was not fulfilling, it was not really nurturing your heart. And I feel like if you don't make the choice to do something about it or to change it in some way, Spirit will kind of intervene and say, no, no, Leo, we got to get you back on the right track. Going into the immediate future, we have the Eight of Swords. So, 8 and 9 of Swords being in your session here, I feel like there's something where you're really caught in your head, caught in your mind. The Eight of Swords is definitely a card that says it's time to remember who you are. It's time to tap back into your personal power and strength. It's time to remember that nobody sticks Leo in a place they don't want to be. Nobody traps Leo but Leo, right? You're the only one that can set yourself free from that self-imposed prison or that, trap of the mind where it's just that vicious cycle of thoughts and worries. So it's time to set yourself free, Leo. It's time to get yourself back into a higher vibration. Time for you to believe in yourself again, because the Eight of Swords, many times, we get stuck because we feel helpless. We feel like there's nothing that we can do, that we lack the power, the strength, whatever it is to get what we want done. So this is absolutely about stepping back into your self-worth and confidence. And we have the Three of Wands. You also might feel like you're kind of waiting for something. There's a lot of three energy, right? It's just really that sort of waiting for the ships to come in. This may be saying it's time to stop waiting around. If something's not coming in, don't wait forever. Get back out there, enjoy your life. If you've been either waiting on communication, waiting for a return on something, and you feel like you've just been sitting there waiting for it, it may be time to just say, you know what, heck with it. I'm going to just go live my life. I'm going to go have fun. I'm going to remember why I'm awesome, and I'm not going to worry. Those ships, if they're meant to be mine, if they're meant to come in, they're going to come in when the time is right. On the bottom, subconscious energy, what you're thinking about is the Seven of Pentacles. And I feel like there's something you've been nurturing, something you've been growing, and you might be questioning. You might be saying, is this really worth continuing to nurture this? Is it worth continuing to grow this and be patient with it? It's time to self-reflect on that a little bit here. Let's get a clarifier on the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, Ace of Cups. I would say, Leo, go with your heart. Go with what's fulfilling, because if something's not giving you this Ace of Cups, which is a beautiful, emotional, overflowing, abundant energy of love and spiritual fulfillment, then it may be time to put it to rest and go in a different direction. But of course, you have free will, so whatever feels right to you within your heart and soul is what I would do, but this is just what's coming up in these cards. On the top, crowning the spread message from Spirit, is the Two of Wands. So I do feel like there is a new door opening. You may really be contemplating new growth, new beginnings, right? A new community, a new sense of connection. So just be open to it, even if you don't necessarily take that path this month. But there is something where you gotta move. You gotta change, you gotta level up from the situation you're currently in, because I do get that. You're feeling stuck. You're feeling like kind of trapped, going around and around in your own mind. So it is time to kind of open up and say, something could be even better than what I'm going through here. I need to remember my own strength, my own power, my own sense of purpose and direction. Yeah, and come back to balance. This is all new energies. Two Pentacles, Two of Wands. It's time to start looking. It's time to start looking at what your options are here, Leo, where you might like to go. It may be a move. It may even be a move for work, And if you've been in a situation, with whether it's love, whether it's work, relationship, community, etc., I just get the sense that there's something about where you currently are, or maybe who you're currently with, that has not been fulfilling to you, and you feel like you're putting in a lot more effort than they are. So I feel like you're really looking at, where am I valued? Where am I truly wanted? Where am I truly meant to be? Don't be closed off from asking those questions and contemplating those doors that you might want to walk through. Those opportunities are going to start coming up, I feel, with Jupiter's shift into Gemini. That creates a sextile to your sign, and that means a lot of opportunity. Can't talk. A lot of doors of opportunity opening up, Leo, so you don't want to miss those. Let's get some advice, please, on this reading. All right, so we got our Devil card. Could definitely be something to do with money or a job. Oh, Ten of Pentacles, same deal. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. What a reading this is for you. Okay, so the Devil is Capricorn energy. Suggested approach. I would cut yourself free from anything that makes you feel limited, that makes you feel stuck, that makes you feel trapped or imprisoned. Absolutely. You know, to me, the Capricorn energy of the Devil, because Capricorns can be little workaholics, right? And, you know, Capricorn will keep working at something even if they kind of hate it, even if they don't enjoy it anymore. And so that's the negative side, right, of Capricorn and the Devil, is like doing something that makes you feel trapped, stuck, going around and around, and it's not fulfilling at all, and you're just doing it out of habit. So anything like that in your life, Leo, it's time to cut those chains. It's time to get out of those situations. Don't do it just because you feel like it's the responsible thing to do, right? That's why many times Capricorns get stuck in those situations. So, you know, don't do it just out of obligation. It's time for you to, you know, live what makes you happy. Do what makes your heart really sing. Let's get a clarifier on the Devil for Leo, please. And we have the Ace of Wands. See, there it is. And there's your fiery, passionate energy, right? It's like breaking free of the old and coming into a big, bold, new beginning, new, beautiful life. Number one, new beginnings, Ace of Wands, new beginnings. Coming back into your own enthusiasm, your own element. There's your fire element coming back. What you need to know is the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like no matter what you choose, as long as it's positive for you, it's going to work out, right? It's like, I think there may be a fear of not having enough, not having the stability that you crave. But this is really kind of reinforcing that, you know, when you make those positive decisions for yourself, it really all falls into place. It starts to move in that direction a lot easier. To me, the Ten of Pentacles is like the more positive side of the Devil, the more positive side of Capricorn energy, right? Stable, long-lasting, you know, you get what you worked for, all that good stuff. And we have the Queen of Cups. So, you know, it's like I feel as well, like, you know, you'll be discerning about what jobs you take or what people you associate with. Queen of Cups, she keeps that lid on the cup in that card because she's very particular about who she shares her energy with, because she knows that it has an impact on her life, on her future. So I do feel like you know, what you really want is this Ten of Pentacles, and it's time to be particular about who you share that vision and that goal with. In the hopes and fears position, we have the Four of Swords. So I do feel like you have a little bit of a fear of taking a break, right? You may be going, oh gosh, I can't afford to take a break from work. What will happen? But you really probably do need to take a little break, because the Four of Swords is taking a rest, taking a nap, getting some more calm and clarity in between the battles of life. Very, very important to have those times, those down times, right? Don't be afraid to take a little break here. Ultimately, I think it will lead to greater happiness, greater growth, because we have the Four of Swords, the Four of Wands coming up right next to it. So yeah, it's not a wrong thing to take a little break, Leo, and take good care of yourself. On the outcome, we do have the Fool card. So Leo, there is the big leap of faith. Notice the signs, notice the synchronicities, notice where the energy is flowing and going. I feel like, you know, on the top, the outcome and the messages from Spirit, you know, are all these very fresh, new, vibrant cards. So, you know, don't be afraid of new opportunities. Don't be afraid to take the leap of faith if the opportunity presents itself. Let's get a clarifier on this. Maybe a very unexpected opportunity that comes in with that. And you may slow walk it. You may slowly take the leap of faith, but I think it's a positive thing. Worth the Knight of Pentacles. The way that you could read this is like somebody offers you a really incredible job offer and you go, well, or maybe, they say, well, I got this great job for you, but it's halfway across the country. Do you still want to do it? It's like, yeah, can you give me a little time? And if they say, yeah, sure, you can have a couple months or whatever to get everything together and move out here and settle yourself. And so, that's the kind of thing that could happen with that energy. I do feel that you're really, starting to strategize a little bit more about your money, about your work, and about your values in general. How well you value yourself. This is a month to put yourself in a place of strength. Come back to your new beginnings. Come back to your essence. Remember your value, your worth, your passion. Remember, you're the lion. You're ruled by a star. You're an incredible, beautiful life force here on earth. So this is a time to remember that and act accordingly. Let's get an affirmation on this for you. And we have growth. There we see it. It's the wood element. It's the panda. There is auspicious energy around you. You are experiencing vigorous growth. This is a good time to learn, develop new ideas, new ways of doing things, break away from old unhealthy habits, and step out of your comfort zone. Your reward is ahead. That's a perfect summary of this reading here for you, Leo. Absolutely gorgeous energy. I hope you have an amazing June, and I'll be talking to you again soon. Take care.